Hello, everyone. Welcome
That was the longest
back
ever.
to the Infinity Streaming Podcast. I am Contrell, joined today by Sarah, Charlie, Riley. How are you guys doing?
Hi.
I'm doing all right.
Good.
Great.
How are you doing?
Why is
Well,
that funny?
amazing, Charlie. Thank you for asking.
Man.
Today's movie is called The Burial 2023, rated R, with a runtime of 2 hours and 6 minutes. Currently streaming on Amazon Prime. And if you have not seen this movie, spoilers are ahead. But please, guys, follow us on our socials. They are at Affinity Podcast. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X. No, we're not on that yet. But give us a follow, like, subscribe. All right, let's talk about this movie. Directed by Margaret Betts for Double Nickel Studios and Amazon. It is starring Jamie Foxx as Willie E. Guerra. He was also the producer on this movie. It is a
Makes sense.
90% critics, 84% audience on Rotten Tomatoes. It's
Charlie.
it's I don't know what the film affinity is because I didn't look that up because I'm not prepared.
I think it's true kind of thing. I think it's not very high rating.
It's not very high on film affinity.
Which
I
is
mean, 6.2
which
is pretty high for film affinity.
that's true. It's actually true, but I would expect like more.
It was a 6.2 on film affinity.
1 second.
Oh,
6.2. Yes.
all right. That's actually lower than the last few movies we've done that have all
Right?
6.6. Yeah, 6.4, 6.6 is film affinity's like average. Anyway, Charlie, since you're
He's about to fall asleep.
Yeah, I better hurry before I just lose
Yeah,
them all.
yeah, Charlie, why don't you get us booted off here? Go ahead, thanks.
Get booted off. Yeah. Anyway,
Get
I
us
thought it was
started.
pretty good. I liked it. It's really carried by Jamie Foxx. It'd be a pretty dull movie without him, but I think the movie knows it and it uses him pretty well. I guess it feels more like the Jamie Foxx story than whatever O'Keefe, the guy who would Jerry. Thanks. But yeah, it feels more like his story, but I don't know. I enjoy it quite a bit. I thought it was a fun time.
I mean, it was great. Like, he played a very he was like the star kind of thing, and his character, like, yeah, it requires a lot of attention and a lot of camera. But I think like the Tommy Lee Jones, Jerry, it was great. I mean, this actor is excellent in everything that I saw him, so I like it a lot. I didn't expect that plot, actually. I don't know why. I didn't think about like it would be like a lawyer case, a law case. I don't know, but I do enjoy those type of like scripts, and I think it was very good. And yeah, I enjoyed it a lot too. Like slightly different that we like watched like recently, so that was great.
I also enjoyed the movie. I thought it was pretty good. But if I have to say something negative, I felt like I enjoyed it, but at the same time, I felt like it was long. I don't know. Like
I agree.
there were points where I was just getting bored, and I don't even know why. Like it was just like, okay, like can we get to the next thing? Like what are they even talking about now? Like I was enjoying it throughout, and there were moments that I was like so invested in, but also points where it's like it was how long? Like 2 hours. I felt like they could have taken 20 minutes or so out of it and it would have been perfect, because I thought the story was very good.
Yeah, I agree. There's like parts that they were like too much. Like we don't needed that much of information. Like I think like they put like all of the like witnesses or like the people that goes to the declare. I don't know how it's in English. Like the people that were in the
On the stand.
on the stand.
Yeah.
I think that was too long. We needed like I know that they needed to make the points, but still, no. And
I thought that
also,
was important. Are you talking about the last one, where this is like the final group of people, or you mean all of them combined?
I don't know. I think I would like done it like differently because it,
Yeah,
like
wait, no, sorry. You mean like the last final group where it's like these
no, that was okay because
Oh,
they
you mean like the other
just fine. The before ones like they were like
Yeah.
blaming like the first lawyer because an uncle of his was in like the Ku Klux Klan, blah 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 thing. I mean, it's important, yes, but I think like that could be like shorter.
Yeah,
And
I think that's
yeah,
kind of like the thing with these types of movies, though, where it's like, oh, here's this bombshell, and oh, I got this other bombshell that kind of. I think
yeah,
that's just
yeah,
like a trend of these kinds of court case movies. So
Yeah, I
for
feel
me,
like
I kind of give it a pass for that because it's just part of the genre. Like in a
yeah,
rom com, you're gonna have those kind of beats. Like I think in this kind of movie, you're gonna have those same kind of story beats.
yeah,
Yeah, I just think I've gotten spoiled. Over 2 hours. When I see over 2 hours, I automatically feel like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
dragging a little bit. I think that's just my old age. But anyway, this is the third movie in a row we've done that has been based on true events.
Yeah.
I love it.
So not done on purpose, but we'll try and skip over that. You guys already mentioned Jamie Foxx, who was excellent in this movie. I'm gonna say he was my favorite character. He had a lot of great scenes, great moments, great speeches. Um,
Yeah.
what about you? You guys' favorite character also?
Oh yeah, it's Jamie Foxx for me. Like I said, I think he really carried the movie. He really. I mean, I guess I'm curious about how much he was like the real person. I kind of want to like look up some video clips of that guy because he.
yeah.
I mean, if he's really close to him, or if he's like just made his own thing. Because I was reading some interview where it said like he wanted to like kind of make his own character, so he didn't study too closely the real person. Whereas like Tommy Lee Jones really did study that guy as closely as he could to try and mimic him. So
Mhm. Yeah,
I'm
I
kind of
like the advocate, like the lawyer that it was. The second, like it was the young one that everyone was like, "You're so young to be a lawyer."
yeah, that guy.
How? Yeah.
Mamadou Afi. Do you know who that is? He's been
No,
in a movie we've done.
Yeah, he was.
that's what looks familiar, but I didn't remember which one.
You wouldn't know this
You would know his voice.
Nah.
He was in like in the Spider-Man.
elemental.
Elemental.
Elemental. Ah, cool. Whatever. I like him.
Oh, whatever. Who cares?
I'm sorry I didn't know his voice first, so now I know his voice and his face. Um, yes, and he's good. You
Yeah, I
can see him now. The thing is, I feel like he balanced a lot, like all these emotions and all these like characters in the
yeah.
movie, because they were like very like particular, like Jeremiah and the superstar, this one, the Jamie Foxx. What is the name? Like the lawyer.
Willie E. Gary. Willie.
They were like so
Willie
like
Gary.
strong characters that uh, that big energy that I feel like this guy like brought it like at other part, and I think it was great. And then he solved the case, so he's great.
I like the female lawyer. Like I thought she did a good job. Like her role wasn't that big, but for like the parts that she did, I thought she served the point well. As well as the guy Lowen, the main guy. Like I really like
Oh,
hated
yeah.
him, and for me to like hate him like that, I feel like he did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He had a really small role, but he did it excellent.
but he was on point. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, so you're talking about Mame Downs, played by Journey Smollett. She was the opposing counsel,
Mhm.
and Bill Camp played Ray Lowen, the bad guy, corporate evil person
Yeah.
that we all love to hate.
Yeah.
That's great. Love to hate.
Yeah. So I'm gonna talk about my favorite scene.
Yeah.
So when they're in the office in Jamie Foxx's office, and the guy from Elemental is trying to convince them to take the case, I just thought there was those three guys back and forth was great. That was like my favorite part of the movie. I enjoyed it.
It was entertaining. Yeah.
Did you guys have a favorite moment scene?
Basically, anytime Jamie Foxx is giving one of his speeches, like any one of those, because it's like he's like really getting into it. He's getting like the jury all excited, and people in the courtroom are like cheering and clapping. I don't know. It's very fun. Reminded me of, I don't know if you guys know Better Call Saul, like Saul.
Yeah.
It reminded me of that kind of thing, and just that kind of like bombastic lawyer, just sleazy, doing whatever he can to win the case, kind of thing.
Final. And I remember like Jeremiah saying like no, no, and like it's
Yeah.
enough for me, but it's not enough for you. And then they're both leaving like feel good,
Yeah.
feel good. So it's like okay, you're brave. I don't know. I like it. Like the little like David like beating Goliath kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite was when he was when Ray Lowen was like grilled on the stand, and then after that he was just so pissed off, like throw the chair. I was just like so happy
Yeah, well-
that he was so pissed off.
Yeah.
Like I just enjoyed that so much. Like yeah, you evil person, you just got attacked. So happy about that.
Yeah. You know, I
Yeah,
also
that-
enjoyed just that judge just allowing everything.
Oh yeah.
Wanted to see what was going to happen. He's like,
Yeah,
no, no,
overruled.
yeah, no, just keep going. I want to see where this
Yeah,
meaningless.
it should be popcorn.
Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into this, but I just wanted to like comment on. You talked about Jamie Foxx's getting the jury worked up, and I feel like pastors in general get their like congregation worked up, and then tell them, "Hey, go buy from this place that sells caskets," and that's where the whole thing got in trouble anyway. So it's just don't be sheep, people. Like use your brain. Research your casket. Sam's Club sells caskets if you need a casket. So
well, okay. The point is when like your mom dies, you're not going to be like, oh, well, let me take a few weeks to research caskets. You know?
Yeah.
That's when someone you trust is telling you, like, look, guy, go buy this casket.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They abuse that power.
Yeah.
I told my kids, no casket, just burn me up and put me in the backyard. Don't have a funeral.
I said, launch me into space. I want to just send my body to the stars.
It's a waste of money, man. Why would you spend like $10,000 on a funeral? Like, waste of money. Save that money. Go on a cruise. Dump me in the ocean.
Yeah.
Share this with Charlie. All right. So other than the length of the movie, was there anything, Riley, Sarah, that you guys wanted to change?
I just felt like, I mean, if he was acting how the real guy did, because I didn't read up on it, but Charlie mentioned, I just felt like Jeremiah, like I felt like he was just really like boring a lot. Like if that's how the character behaved, like everyone was like commending him on being this like stand-up guy, and I felt like yeah, he was a good person, but he just felt so like, I don't know, like I wasn't getting much from him the whole time.
Yeah, I wish they had more. I wish he had a little more fire in him. Like
yeah, he was old. That man was old.
Yeah, exactly. He's old.
Yeah, but
he's mad. I mean, but look, he's mad enough to go to court about it and sue this guy and like keep fighting for it. So show some of that passion a bit.
That man has 13 children and 24 grandchildren. All his energy is gone. He don't have no energy.
He has energy to go to court.
Yeah, that's
because he wanted money.
Exhausting.
I was kind of like, if the company wasn't so greedy, I was kind of like on their side. Like really, like he needed them more than the other way around. You know, like he needed their money to bail him out because of his friend. But the company was just overall shady. So I understand.
Yeah,
I understand. Charlie, you want to change anything?
Nothing in particular. It's kind of, I guess I would try to round out the cast a little more. Like I said, it does kind of feel like the Jamie Foxx movie more than anyone else. But
yeah, I agree. More of
a bad thing.
Yeah, more of the whole story and not just Jamie Foxx on the screen.
Yeah.
Which is entertaining, but still.
Yeah, I was entertained.
You want him like enjoy his presence, not if you're always there, it's like okay, you know.
So if they were gonna do a television spinoff on one of the lawyers, Jamie or the lady lawyer, Journey Smollett, which one would you be more interested in?
The lady.
Well, I mean, I already kind of saw the one on Jamie. It was called Better Call Saul. So
I'd like to see the lady too. I feel like this was all like Jamie stuff. I feel like Jamie had his show. Now it's time to go to her and see what she can do.
See her take down some more corporations. Maybe this changes her. Maybe this changes her. Yeah, she defends corporations, but this case changed her, and now she wants to go out and take down corporations, and that'll be a
Mm,
10 episode Netflix series or Amazon series. I'd watch that, right?
Call us up, Amazon.
Call us up. We
yeah,
can write it for you, and we got to throw a romantic lead in there also, um,
of
just to
course.
Control. I
just
feel
to
like you
even
have
it
to
out.
give
You don't
like
need romance.
your.
Every show needs romance. Like even like a sci-fi movie is gonna have a romance. And recommending to family and friends. Is this a yes or a no?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
My small, sure recommendation.
Small. So of the three, I know this isn't a normal question, but we've watched three made from a true story movies. Which one was your favorite?
I think it's this one. They've been getting better, I think. So
Which one? The other ones?
Gran
You like
Turismo.
this one better than Gran Turismo?
Oh,
The characters were more fun in this one.
all are
It's
great.
more of a fun movie.
Don't make me pick because
I feel like
All
they
right,
give.
I'm gonna make you pick.
yeah,
I'll just
them-
tell you, A Million Miles Away was the bottom one. Yeah.
For me, it definitely was.
But Control. I feel like
execution
you,
wise,
I feel like you need to share your opinion on this, Control, because I don't know. I feel like your perspective is important as a black man from Mississippi. How did you feel about this movie?
I wasn't shocked that this is gonna get dangerous.
I know, but whatever.
that is not getting dangerous.
Say it.
I'm just saying, like, I know I know we don't have any listeners in Mississippi, so I feel like I can go off on them a little bit, but I'm not surprised they got suckered into something, because they're sheep, man. They like whatever is trending, they're on it, or whatever a pastor tells them to do. Like, I just remember growing up in Mississippi, our pastor had everybody convinced that if you had HBO in your house, you were going to hell. So, like, and people believed it. My family believed it. And it was just like, so I know they could come up with some Ponzi scheme and just, because some people, they don't care about educating themselves. They just care about staying in Mississippi and keeping the status quo. It's like, I didn't want to go down this road, Riley. Thanks.
We love
What-
controversy.
What movie were we talking about where we were like, I guess it was Sadar Udam, where we were like, is it better that they're like stupid and happy, or like unhappy and educated and know they're being,
Yeah.
trotted on?
Mhm.
And that's what I feel like, at least when I was growing up in Mississippi, and just from this movie, it felt like that's what, like, as long as you gave them enough to keep them dumb and happy, they're content with that.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, moving on. Do you want to recommend movies from these people?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna recommend Bill Camp in The Queen's Gambit because I love that show and it's fantastic. And yeah, that's my recommendation.
I mean, I'm gonna go to the classic one. It's Tommy Lee Jones with Men in Black, but it's I loved it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Journey Smollett, who was in Birds of Prey with Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn. I just
Nice.
saw it in the theater. It was a pretty good movie.
Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna go with Tommy Lee Jones from Men in Black also. Yeah.
Yeah.
like, oh my god, that's so weird.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's give our shout outs of the week and roll on out of here.
All right.
All right, go Charlie.
My shout out is to Richard Roundtree, the star known as Shaft, who died just this last week, unfortunately.
Same, Charlie, because we recently discussed doing
Yeah. Exactly.
some Richard Roundtree movies
Yeah.
on our
We
other
gotta bump
feed,
that up.
the Rewind by Affinity Streaming. So
Man.
Look forward to a Richard Roundtree movie coming soon on Rewind. I agree with you, and that was my shout out also. Go ahead, Sarah.
My shout out goes to Halloween because I'm not from this country and we never celebrate Halloween. Well, we now kind of like do it because of the Americans, but here I feel like it's a big deal. So I got my costume and I hope all of you also get it. And yeah, and let's enjoy Halloween together. Yes, I want to see you in your costume, Contrail.
What costume did you get, Sarah?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay.
You have to come to the party
Good.
to see it.
Okay, just so everyone is clear, Halloween is dumb and I hate it. Riley, what is your shout out of the week?
My shout out is to the show Suits, because this movie was all about lawyers and cases and all the stuff, and
Suits. They had suits in this movie too.
they did. Lawyers wear good suits. They do. They wear good ones. But yeah, like I enjoy those kind of shows and movies, and Suits is a great one. So watch it, people.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, guys. Next week we're going to be doing a Ben Affleck movie called Hypnotic, I believe, or something to that
Yes.
effect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hypnotic.
Hypnotic. So please join us
Ben
then.
Affleck.
Hopefully we'll be more prepared than we were for this one. And we'll see you guys next time on Infinity Streaming Podcast. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.